Good morning, Primer 4. I hope all things are well. So, nice to meet you today. Today, I'm gonna make a revision on the first 2 units, 7 and 8. And after that, we will make some revisions on the rest of the units. So, let's have a look on the PowerPoint. So, what can you see in this picture? What can you see? Yeah, excellent. She is a chemist. So, this is called chemist. And where does she work? Of course, she works at a chemist. So she is a chemist, and the place that she works in is chemists. Okay, this is the place where this person works. So we can say she works at the chemist. Notice here we added apostrophe S to the person in order to refer to the place in which she works. What about the next? What can we buy from the chemist? Of course, we can buy, what is this? Of course, it's a medicine. It's a medicine. So this is called medicine. And what else can we buy? Yeah, this is what we call it as soap. So we can buy also soap from the chemist. And what about this? That's great. This is what we call shampoo. Shampoo, we can buy it from the chemist. And what is this? We can put it on the brush in order to clean our teeth. So this is called toothpaste. Toothpaste. And what this girl is doing? What she is doing? Yeah, of course, she is putting sunscreen on her face. So this is called sunscreen. Sunscreen is something that we can buy from the chemist in order to protect ourselves from the sun. We can put it on our face, our hands, or even on our body. So the sunscreen, this word is compound. Sun, because it protects ourselves from the sun, and screen. And what can you see in this picture? The clothes are on the ground, the drawers are open, all things are on the ground, and everything is untidy. So we can say that this room is in mess. And the opposite of this word is tidy. So this room is mess, and the opposite is tidy. And we can also call mess is equal or equals untidy. That's great. What about the next? What can you see in this picture? Yeah, of course, this is a bee, and these are group of bees. So we call them as bees. And what about the next? Food that we can eat. So this is peas. So notice the difference between these two letters. Ba, we call it without anything, ba and pa. So this is bees and this is peas. Okay. And what about this picture? It's a food that we can, it's something that we can put on the peels or in the pickles or in the food. It makes the color of the water dark red or dark pink. So this is called as beets. Beets is something that we can add it to the water or to the pickles to make the color of it more darker or dark pink. And what about this picture? She's a girl. She's doing something. She's doing something magical, something that other people cannot do. So it's called as witch. Witch. Witch means a person or it can be a girl or a man or a boy that can do something that other people cannot do. They can say that we can do harm to someone and we can help someone. So this is called as witch. So what can you see in this picture? Yum, it's mountain. It's mountain, very high building. So it's called as mountain. Yum. And the other picture. And I imagine that you now notice the difference or notice what I mean now. This is beach and this is peach. So this is beach and this is peach. This is pa pa with a puff of air. We can say it with puff air. Pa. We can put our hand in front of our mouth and we can say it as peach. So this is beach and this is peach. Okay. And this is what we call it snow. Snow is something that falls naturally from the sky. So the difference between ice and snow. Yum, of course. Ice, something like we put some water in the freezer. So it makes ice. Whereas snow is something that falls from the sky naturally. Okay, so this is snow. And what about this? This is a group, this is a part of land or a part of the ground that is full of some water. So this is called as boon. Boon. Okay, so I can say, for example, next to my house, I can find a pond. Let's move to something else, which is the most important structures and the most important language functions in these two units. We have here a table and near for singular and plural. What can you see in this picture? Yeah, this is a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt. Is it one or more than one? One. Is it for me or near? So of course this is near for me. So we can say this is a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt because it's singular and it's near for me. And the next. This is another t-shirt also, and it's singular, it's one t-shirt. But this t-shirt is for me, is for something for. So we can say that is a t-shirt. That is a t-shirt. Okay? Okay. And what about this picture? How many t-shirts in this picture? One or two? That's great. They are two t-shirts and they are near. So we can say these are t-shirts. These are t-shirts. What about the next picture? We have here also two t-shirts, but they are four. They are four. So we can say those are t-shirts. So what I wanna you to remember now is to say first the thing. Is it singular or plural? Is it for or near? We have to look first. Is it the things that I'm gonna make a sentence that I'm gonna talk about it? Is it near or for? Is it singular or plural? Singular means one thing, and plural means more than one thing. Maybe two, maybe three, maybe four. If the thing is near and it's singular, so we can say this. And if the thing is for and singular also, we can say that. If the thing is plural like these, so we can see these for near things and those for things. Okay? This, that, these, and those, all of them are called demonstrative pronouns. So what do you mean by demonstrative pronouns? These are demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these, and those. And notice here, this is because it's singular. So we put the verb is because it's singular. With singular things or singular pronouns, we have to put the verb is, and with plural we have to put the verb are. These are and those are. Next slide. Asking about price. Now, if you went to any place and you want to buy something, of course, if you admire the thing, you will ask about the price and how much money should I pay. Okay, so what can I say? Here we have a group of apples and you want to buy these apples. What should I ask the person that I'm gonna buy apples from him or her? Okay, we can say, how much are these? How much? To ask about the price, so we use how much or how many? How much? To ask about the price, okay? And the person should give me an answer saying that they are, for example, 10 pounds or 20 pounds or 15 pounds, whatever, okay? So when you want to ask about the price, you have to say how much. Summon any, and these are very important. This is very important point. Let's have a look on the first on these two examples, and then I'm gonna explain. Okay. In the next, the first sentence is said, I have some perfume, and the second, I do not have or I don't have any soup. So what can you notice in these two sentences? We have here something which is colored with red and blue. What can you notice? Of course, in the first sentence we have verb to have and the word some. And in the second, we have also verb to have and the word any. But in the second sentence, we have don't or do not. So we can say that. We use some in affirmative sentence. What do you mean by affirmative sentence, Miss? I mean that affirmative sentence sentence that doesn't include not. So in the sentence, which is affirmative sentence, we doesn't have not in the sentence. So here in the first one, we do not have not. I have some perfume. We do not have not. But in the second sentence, we have not. The sentence said, I don't have any soup. So some comes in affirmative sentences, sentence that doesn't include not, and any comes in the negative sentences, sentences that include not. And this is our rule. You have to notice. Should I use have or has? We have two verbs, have and has. Have comes with I, we, you, and they, or any plural nouns, And has comes with he, she, and it, or any singular nouns. I mean that Ahmed, Sora. So she is one person, and he or she is singular. So we use has. And in the negative, we use any. Also, we here we do not have has. In the negative sentences, we do not have has. We only have the verb have, the verb to have here. But in the first, we have done because we are plural. I, we, you, and they. So we have in order to put the sentence in negative. So we have to put don't have according to the subject in the sentence. If it's I, we, you, they, so we have to add don't before have. Okay, so we have to add don't before have, and if it's singular pronouns like he, she, or it, so we have to add doesn't before verb to have. So notice we do not have has in the negative sentences. With any, we do not have has. Okay. The next point, expressing regulations. So could anybody tell me the meaning of the word regulation? Regulation means when I want you to make something. So I'll tell you, study your lessons, and if I want you not to do something, I can say, don't play in the street. So let's have a look on these pictures. This girl, what she is doing? Of course, she is playing with matches. You know the word matches? Like this and like this. So these are called matches. Of course, this thing is very dangerous to play with it. So we can tell her, don't do that, or don't play with matches, okay? So we have to put the verb in affirmative, in imperative, sorry. We have to put the verb in imperative form. I mean that we have to put the verb without any additions. Do, play, study, work, okay, write, read. So when I want to make a regulation, so we have to put the verb in imperative form, and this verb is it bad or good to do that verb? This verb is bad, so we have to put the verb do in negative, so we can say don't do that. This boy, what he is doing? Of course, he ate a banana and then he threw spear on the ground or on the floor in the street. Okay, so is it a bad thing or good thing? Of course, this is a bad thing. So we can advise him. We can tell him that you have to use the pen. Use, like what I have just said. Study, work, play, the verb without in addition. We cannot say using or uses. We have to put the verb in imperative. Use the pen, like this book. Now we will make some exercises on the first 2 units. So let's have a look. Okay. The question is said, choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. First question is said, excuse me, I can, no, space you. I can, after can and shall and may, these are modal verbs, so we have to choose verb help, the verb without in addition, the verb in infinitive form. The second question, space is the box. So I cannot find my box, so I'm asking about it. Where is the box? Where is the box? And the third question, he has space money. So we have to choose any, some, or many. We have to look first at the sentence. Is it negative sentence? We have don't here. No. So this is affirmative sentence. Some or any comes in affirmative sentence or some. So we can say he has some money. And the next question said he doesn't have space perfume. We have also to look to the sentence. Is it affirmative or negative? Here we have not. So this is negative sentence. We have to choose some or any. Which one comes in the negative sentence? Of course, any. So the answer is he doesn't have any perfume. Read and answer the questions. Look at this picture. How many cats can you see? How many cats? Great. There are 2 cats. So we can say there are 2 cats. And how much is that? We can say it's 20 pounds. Read and take true or false. We have to read the sentence, and then we have to take or put a circle with whether this sentence is true or false. First one, there are 4 bees. How many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there are 4 bees. So the sentence is true. There are cows. There are cows. Of course not. So the sentence is false. And the third question, there are 4 lizards. They are not lizards, they are bees. So the answer is false. There are 3 boxes. They are not boxes, they are bees. So the answer is false. Read and circle the odd one. The first question, shampoo, perfume, toothpaste, and forget. So what is the odd one? Forget. Why? Because all these toothpaste, perfume, and shampoo, all these are nouns, but forget is a verb. Okay. And second question, Ali, Ahmad, Peppa, and school. Where's the odd one is school is the odd one. candy, chips, nuts in dogs. What is the other one? Dogs is some animal. Nuts, chips, candy. Of course, dogs eat the other one. Sad, happy, bad, and boy. What is the odd one here? Okay, boy, of course, boy, because all these are called adjectives, but boy is a noun. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or even D. He doesn't space any perfume. The sentence is in negative form, so we have to choose some or any. Or we have, sorry, here we do not have some or any. We have has, be, have. I said when we have not in the sentence, so we have to choose only. We do not have has in negative form. We only have verb to have. So the correct answer is have. He doesn't have any perfume. Second question, I have some shampoo, space, bag, at or in or with, of course, in my bag. I have some shampoo in my bag. I mean inside my bag. This book, space 1 pound, it's cheap. This book, is it singular or plural? Of course, this book is singular, so with singular nouns, you have to put is. This book is 1 pound. Read and answer the question. We have to look at the picture and then we have to answer the questions. The first question is said, what is that? Look at the picture. Great. It's medicine. It's medicine. And second question, where do you buy it? Where can we buy these medicine? Of course, from the chemists. Do you like it? For me, I do not like medicine. So I do not, do you like it? No. And you can say whatever you like. How much is it? How much is it? It's 10 pounds. And here we have some exercises on unit 8. Read and take true or false. There are trees. Look at the picture. All these trees. So the answer is false. They are not trees. They are called. I can see a mountain. True. These are mountains. I can see a boy. This is a boy. No. So the answer is false. And the last one, the girl is sitting on a chair. She is sitting on a chair or standing. The answer is false because the girl is standing. Read the circle. Read and circle the odd one. Dog, yellow, red, and blue. Of course, the odd one is dog because all of them are colors. Play, watch, sing, and music. Of course, the odd one is music because play is a verb and watch is also a verb. Sing is another verb. So the odd one is music. Music is something that we can listen to it. Goon, walk, grass, and mountain. The odd one is walk because it's a verb. And the last question is where, when, how, and mine. Of course, the odd one is mine. Mine is the odd one. Okay. The last question, choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Where the book, space the book, it's on the table. It's on the table. So what can we say where the book is singular or plural? Singular. That's great. So with singular nouns, we have to choose am or is or are. The singular, the book is it. So we can choose is. So we can say, where is the book? She space read back. She with she. We have to choose have or has. I said before with he, she, and at. We have to use has, not have and not or, because they come with plural nouns. I do not space a kite. I do not what. The sentence is in negative. Yeah, of course. So we have to choose have because we have here not, and I said in negative sentence, we do not have has. What space is it? Blaze, it's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is a time. It's time. So when I ask about the time, I can say, what time is that? What time is that? You then answer the question, can you see a mountain? Yes. Is it a ball? Yes. Where is the cat? Yeah, she is under the table. What is wrong? This boy has some injuries in his arm. So what is wrong? We can say his arm was or is broken. Finally, I'm very happy. I was very happy with you. And I hope that these things added something to you. Finally, goodbye and see you later.